We really live this shit you talk about. You hear me? We really did live this stupid ass. You niggas stupid or what? Go look at our videos. Could see the last one standing. Like I said, bro. I'm on you type shit. Who gives a fuck? That's what you niggas been waiting on. Well, all this, what you
Yo, what's popping, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Before we jump into this wild situation, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we're about to break down some serious hip-hop chaos that's got the streets buzzing. Today, we're diving into NBA YoungBoy's reaction to Pooh throwing shots his way. And trust me, this beef, it's about to blow up fast. Listen up. When Pushy first got out of prison, he went straight to be Don's stream to chop it up with his fans. But yo, during that stream, some straight up, unexpected drama popped off that nobody saw coming. Here's the kicker. Ben was on the phone with streamer Rocky Eye, and when he handed the phone to Pooh, Rock Eye started claiming he was 4KT. That's NBA YoungBoy's crew, for anyone who doesn't know. But check this. Pooh Shy acted like he didn't even know what 4KT meant. Straight up disrespect on live stream, right in front of everyone. But don't get it twisted. This beef ain't just about a few clout shots online. Now this goes deeper. We're talking loyalty, street politics, prison, codes, and old industry ties that run decades deep. This ain't just two rappers beefing. It's about picking sides in a war that's already left a mark. From King Von's tragic death in Atlanta to Lil Durk riding with Shiesty during his federal case to NBA YoungBoy's latest Instagram live response, this saga is far from over. We're about to break down every single piece of this puzzle. And trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to see why this beef could get straight up deadly if it ain't handled right. To understand all the chaos, we got to rewind to November 6th, 2020. The night that shook the streets and changed everything forever. King Von, Lil Durk's closest homie and basically his little brother, was outside a hookah lounge in Atlanta when he ran into Quando Rondo and his crew. Now Von and Quando have been throwing shots at each other on social media for months, but nobody expected what went down next. According to Quando Rondo himself, he didn't even realize it was King Von at first. He told Angela Ye in an interview that he was just going to let them walk by, but then somebody threw the first punch. What started as a simple fistfight escalated into a full-blown shootout. Van was allegedly shot multiple times by Quando's homie LOL Tim. And just like that, the streets lost him that night. The hip-hop world felt the shockwaves instantly. Now, here's where NBA YoungBoy gets pulled in. Quando Rondo was the first rapper YoungBoy ever signed to his Never Broke, again label. So they were tight like family. So when Quando got caught up in that drama with Von, it automatically put YoungBoy smack dab in the middle of this beef, even though he wasn't there that night and had zero involvement in what went down. The streets don't play by the rules, fam. In their eyes, YoungBoy's artist took out Durk's best friend, and that automatically made them enemies. Things got even messier when NBA YoungBoy dropped tracks like Bring the Hook, straight up mentioning O Block by name, and seemingly throwing shots at Van's memory. Lines like In This That Squid, Game O Block Pack get rolled up sent literal shockwaves through the hip-hop scene. That's when Lil Durk knew he had to respond. And just like that, the beef between an NBA YoungBoy went from simmering to official. Now, to understand why Pooh Shiesty rides so hard for Lil Durk, we gotta break down their history. Back in 2020, Durk featured on Ty's track Back in Blood, and that collab changed Pooh Shiesty's entire career. That song was his first major hit, and put him on the map in a way nothing else could, and it was all because of Durk's cosign. Pooh Shiesty might still be grinding out in Memphis, chasing his next big move, but the loyalty between him and Durk goes way deeper than just one song. When Pooh got locked up on federal charges in 2021, most of the industry bounced. That's just how it works. People distanced themselves to avoid federal attention on their own careers. But not Lil Durk. Through the whole bid, he stayed solid. Every show, every interview, Durk was shouting out Pooh Shiesty, screaming free Pooh Shiesty from stage. That kind of loyalty, that's rare in this game, and it's why their bond runs deeper than street rumors or clout alone. Durk kept Pooh Shiesty's name alive when everybody else bounced to the next trending artist. He was also one of the main ones putting money on Pooh's books and making sure he was straight while locked up. That kind of loyalty, rare in this game, fam. Most artists will drop you the moment you become a liability. But Durk, he showed Pooh what real friendship looks like. So when Pooh Shiesty came home, he instantly knew who had his back, who he needed to ride for no matter what. He was hyped to reconnect with fans and get back to his music. Pooh hopped on Ben Dion's stream, just taking pics with supporters and showing love to everyone who held him down while he was locked up. But during that stream, some serious industry drama started bubbling up. Rahi, a known diehard NBA YoungBoy fan, called him while Ben was on the phone with him. When Ben passed the phone to Pooh, Rahi decided to test the waters by claiming he was 4K. That's NBA YoungBoy's crew. And everybody in the rap game knows exactly what that stands for. Pooh's response telling. He acted like he had no clue what Rahi was talking about, straight up asking, "What's that? I've never heard of 4KT before." That reaction sparked immediate chatter online and got the streets talking, showing how subtle gestures and words in this game can light up a whole new wave of beef. Now, let's be real. Pushis knew exactly what Rahi was saying. This wasn't about ignorance. It was about straight up refusing to acknowledge anything connected to NBA YoungBoy's camp. That kind of disrespect, it cuts deeper than just ignoring someone. It's total dismissal, like saying their whole movement doesn't even matter to you. And in the streets, that's one of the harshest things you can do. But here's the twist. Pooh's reaction wasn't just about the beef between Durk and YoungBoy. Nah, this was personal. It was about loyalty. The loyalty Durk showed him when things were darkest, when the whole industry left him hanging. That bond runs way deeper than clout or tracks. And the proof was clear on the stream. When a female fan said she didn't mess with Lil Durk, you could see Pooh's whole energy shift. He went from cool and laid back to visibly heated, showing real emotion and real anger. Then after Pooh dropped his first day out track, NB, YoungBoy had his own reaction during an Instagram live. When asked about the song, YoungBoy laughed it off and basically dissed the whole thing. "Is that what y'all been waiting on?" he asked, treating Pooh's return like a joke. That moment hit hard because it showed the streets exactly where YoungBoy stood. He wasn't taking Pooh seriously, didn't see him as a threat, and didn't even recognize him as a relevant force in the rap game yet. That kind of dismissal only fuels the fire for what's coming next. Being laughed at, sometimes that stings worse than a straight-up diss. When someone dismisses you with laughter, they're basically saying, "You ain't even worth my time." But YoungBoy's reaction also sent a clear message. He knows exactly what's happening, and he's not backing down by clowning Ty's comeback. He was saying loud and clear that no amount of loyalty can make up for the time Pooh Shiesty lost while locked up. Pooh wasn't about to let that slide. After seeing YoungBoy's reaction, he hit his Instagram story with a direct shot. He started calling out rappers who be capping in their tracks, claiming he's the only one living what he's spitting about. That was a straight attack on YoungBoy's credibility and authenticity. And trust me, it hit the streets hard. This move made it clear Pooh Shiesty isn't just defending Lil Durk anymore. Now it's personal. He's stepping into the beef himself. And when someone questions your authenticity in hip-hop, especially someone with YoungBoy street cred, you've officially crossed a line that's tough to come back from. And the streets are watching every move. The Instagram story posts show this beef isn't just going to play out in music. It's happening all over social media, too. Every post, every story, every comment will be dissected by fans and enemies alike. In today's game, beef isn't just in the tracks anymore. It's a non-stop war on the feeds, and every digital move counts. The heat is real, and the streets know this saga is far from over. Now, let's keep it 100. This situation is straight up dangerous. Both NBA YoungBoy and Pooh Shiesty aren't just rappers. They've got real street cred and loyal crews that don't play when it comes to disrespect. When artists with this level of street connections are beefing, It can escalate way beyond music and social media. Check it. YoungBoy's 4KT crew is everywhere in Louisiana, and they ride hard for their leader. These ain't just fans. These are real street soldiers who've been with YoungBoy long before the fame, disrespect him, and they take it personally. They're ready to act. No. Questions asked. Push Shiesty reps Memphis, and he got ties to Chicago through Lil Durk. Mix Memphis street politics with Chicago drill culture, and you got a recipe for chaos. Both cities run on strict codes of loyalty and respect. And when that collides with Louisiana's street culture, things can get messy real quick. The real danger. This beef involves people who've already felt that kind of pain. Lil Durk lost King Von, and that wound is still fresh. When you're dealing with folks who've lost close friends of violence, emotions run high and rational thinking can go out the window. Revenge starts taking over common sense. And that's when situations turn deadly. This isn't just a music story. It's a clash of loyalties, street codes, and history that could explode if it's not handled carefully. The stakes are real, and the streets are watching every move. Another reason this beef is so dangerous, the influence both artists have over their fans. NBA YoungBoy and Pooh Shiesty both got young, impressionable followers who look up to them and want to prove their loyalty. When these fans see their favorite artists beefing, some of them might step in and escalate the situation way beyond what the artist ever intended. But this beef isn't just about two rappers. It's part of a bigger pattern in hip-hop right now where artists are forced to pick sides in conflicts. It's not always about what they personally did or didn't do. Loyalty and industry politics are pushing them into choosing camps. Neutrality, forget it. You're either riding with someone or against them. This situation highlights how complicated the rap game has gotten. Sometimes you're beefing with someone not because of anything they personally did to you, but simply because of who you're loyal to. That's the flip side of this culture. The beautiful part is seeing real loyalty in a game full of fake friends. The dangerous part, that same loyalty can pull you into beef that could ruin your career or worse. So, what's the move to keep this from spiraling? Both artists need to recognize the power they hold over their fans and crews. Every post, every song, every public statement sends a signal to people willing to act for them. One wrong move, and the streets could take it to a whole new level. Awareness and responsibility are the only way to prevent this from blowing up into something truly dangerous. The industry also needs to step up, fam. Other artists, label execs, and influential figures in hip-hop should be encouraging these rappers to settle their differences without violence. We've already lost too many talented artists to beefs that could have been handled with a conversation. Both Shiesty and NBA YoungBoy are big enough to not need dissing people on every record just to sell music. They've got the talent, the fan base, and the clout to succeed without constantly feeding the drama. The real question is, are they willing to put their careers and safety above street credibility? Because at the end of the day, this beef isn't just about rap. It's about loyalty, respect, and the tangled politics of both the streets and the music industry. Pushiest loyalty to Lil Durk. Admirable, no doubt, but it's also put him in a dangerous spot. Inheriting enemies he never personally had issues with. And here's the kicker. This situation is far from over, with both sides holding real street cred and loyal fan bases. Things could escalate at any moment. The hip-hop community needs to take a hard look at what's happening and learn from past tragedies, finding ways to resolve conflicts without violence. So, what do you think about this whole situation? Is Pooh Shiesty right to ride for Lil Durk no matter what, or should he try to stay neutral? And what about NBA YoungBoy? Was his response straight up disrespectful, or was he just offending himself? Drop your thoughts, because the streets are watching and every move counts in this saga. Yo fam, before we wrap this up, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because you do not want to miss a single moment of the heat we're dropping here at RapLink. The streets never sleep, and neither do we. We're just getting started, and trust me, there are way more stories to uncover that you won't hear anywhere else. We drop fire every single day, and tomorrow's upload is going to be even crazier, even deeper, and absolutely unmissable. So, smash that like button, share this video with all your homeboys, and drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think about this beef and everything going down in the streets of hip-hop. Remember, fan loyalty is everything in this game, but sometimes that loyalty comes with a price that might be too high for some to pay. This beef is just getting started, and we'll be right here breaking down every move, every post, and every track as it happens. So stay sharp, stay safe, and make sure you're riding with us. We'll catch you in the next one right here at RapLink, where the truth of the streets lives.